Hello. How's everyone doing today? This fine Wednesday morning. Yet again, I am forced to drag myself awake early to be disappointed again by the Nintendo Direct. You love to see it. You love to see it. And the best part is, I get to do it all again next week. Oh man, truly one of life's greatest joys. Yeah. Yeah, so yesterday, like my headphones exploded. I think I'm using the Sony XM4s, and apparently, the hinges on these headphones just have a habit of spontaneously exploding and just failing from the plastic wearing out. Yeah, and it's yeah, it's great. I mean, I bought a replacement part and fixed it pretty quickly, but damn, I didn't know that could happen. Yeah. Do I really believe there's a FE4 remake? I don't believe anything. I'm just fingers crossed to see if anything actually happens. If you want to know where I'm putting my bet, I'm all in on nothing. That's just the best way to put it. It's gonna be interesting, I think. But I mean, I feel like it could come out for the Switch, but it could easily come out for the Switch 2 and just also come out for the Switch later, right? Because I feel like there's no reason why it shouldn't be able to run on the Switch 1, considering how long it's been in development. I sound cautiously pessimistic. Oh no, I'm just a little groggy because I woke up like 3 minutes ago. And even before that, I was kind of, haven't slept very much. This reminds me of the zero punctuation meme, right? Where there's a diagram. I believe like if you have good expectations and the game is good or out, you are happy. You have if you have no expectations and this game is out, you are cautiously smug. If the game sucks and you had no expectations or it didn't come out, you are you are you just think yeah, just as planned. But then if the game is good and the game is bad and you had good expectations, the only option is suicide. Amazing, isn't it? I probably I think the idea isn't well conveyed through uh verbal explanation. Rather, if not FE4, what other remake would I like? I don't know. I feel like GBA Fire Emblem games are honestly a little too vanilla to really be fun in a remake. Casually said the S word on YouTube. What, suicide? That's not like this isn't like that's not like a banned word. People don't like. I guess people just self censor because they're afraid of whatever. I mean, this video isn't gonna get monetized anyway because almost inevitably Nintendo is going to mute a video because one of the Nintendo Direct things is like a Ring Fit dancing song that has copyrighted music, and so they managed to strike every single one at once. Well, not strike is a copyright claim. That's happened quite a few times. I've been doing these direct live reactions for a couple of years. Do I feel the sorrow of the common man? What's that even supposed to mean? I mean, I know it's a line from the game, but I don't know. It hasn't actually ever stuck out for me to being actually whatever. 20 minutes for the copium hits. Yeah. Until then, I'm just gonna be gulping down some incredibly terrible bottled water. Yeah, Costco was out of the Kirkland branded bottled water, so I had to get the more expensive but infinitely worse Arrowhead water. And I don't know about you, but I have never tasted worse bottled water than this garbage. It's like worse than tap water, and I don't know how they can sell this. I don't know how they can sell it, like to real human individuals. Water that just like tastes bad. Ever drink a bottle of water that makes you think even poison? Absolutely. Though that's more like I have poisoned myself by using a water filter I left out in the elements, like as in at room temperature. I had to see I already have my clown makeup ready. Yeah, I know, right? Couldn't resist. Yeah, let me get some beverage. We'll see how this goes. I think we'll just be I'll just get to complain about games I don't like, i.e. most games, for 40 minutes. But like the fact that they launch a surprise stream, they gotta have something, right? Like I mean, I don't think like Silk Song maybe, who knows? But I mean, who knows? I think we could just get other things, such as Fire Emblem Tokyo Mirage sessions, like 2.5. You are not encore, double encore in like 3 years or something. I had to go and march out into the Siberian wasteland to find a secret tile that lets you purchase it on the Nintendo eShop 7 years from now. An actual SMT XFE. That ship has long since sailed. There's no way that's actually gonna happen. Yeah. You said you want it, not that it ever happened. That's fair. Super Fire Emblem Party. Like Super Mario Party, but for Fire Emblem. Exciting. Why am I expecting FE4 remake so much? I mean, I think it's just momentum at this point. That's just what previous information has and leaks have pointed towards to some degree. And this is just like the bag of copium we have all inherited from like years past. It's kind of like Fire Emblem genealogy in that way. Instead of like inheriting like Resolve or the Brave Sword, we inherit a canister of copium. And instead of inheriting it from a parent that got barbecued, we inherit it from ourselves. So I think yeah, there's basically nothing like it at all. But I have managed to contort it into a format that is kind of uh transferable. Make it a FE4 with engaged design. Interesting. I mean, design like graphics wise or like gameplay wise? Graphics wise makes sense. But yeah. Other design wise, it's I feel like it's been long enough that it doesn't really make a difference. It's like it's been 30 years since the game came out. It's honestly not it really doesn't anything new would probably be welcome, right? I guess like I'm not really sure if there's a wrong way to approach the remake. The Engage engine look good. Yeah, the Engage engine looks amazing. I will be perfectly happy if something comes out in the same graphical style, right? I think it's like of all the criticisms of Fire Emblem Engage, it's not that like the engine looks bad. It's like character design. Engage engine was Unity based. Yeah, this was made simultaneously. But I guess now that I think about it, who knows if the same team was working on it now actually. So it really could be anything. It's like we just know so little. And it's not like there's any like leaks or anything that are like particularly reliable. Like I think pretty much everyone's flying blind at this point. The one leak that we thought like the few leaks that did come out are kind of highly unreliable now, I guess, right? Before remake, Deltarune and Silksong are all coming out tomorrow. Your uncle's pet dog works at Nintendo. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how long like Undertale and Deltarune have been out. I guess time flies by, and now it makes makes us all feel old. So yeah, my bet is I'm all in on nothing, but there's gonna be a lot of farming sims, and possibly some splash damage involved. Deltarune is mid, Undertale is mid. You're gonna make a lot of people very angry by saying that, but I agree. I don't know. It's maybe like I'm being like judgmental, but I feel like there's a kind of certain kind of attitude for people who really love like these story based RPGs. Undertale is kind of like that, like it's like Earthbound, like right, where people is kind of they kind of go off with it, right, in a way that is sometimes I find a little unsettling. Sort of story based RPGs and quotes, yeah, fine. I mean visual novels, immersive sims. I don't really know the exact genre Earthbound likes. I don't know. I just feel like immensely suspicious. It's sus chat that like when a community is able to sustain itself off its own momentum so many years after the fact, after the actual media property has ended, kind of takes on a life of its own, you know. And there's a lot of good and a lot of bad towards it. And the good is that like there's a lot of cool user generated content, and the bad is that there's a lot of user generated content that kind of like it's kind of uh like a it's like a cordyceps fungus kind of thing where like a or a mushroom like grows and like takes over the nervous system of the original host, you know. I'm not saying it's like it's kind of like the fandom perception ends up like puppeting the original work like a guy wearing a skin suit of it. That's like probably the least charitable way of putting it, but basically I'm saying I don't like fan works in general. You know what I mean? I guess to back up, I barely even like spin-offs. That's the thing. That's the attitude I'm coming at. I feel like it's like more for less, you know, more that is less. Some people just want more so much that they're willing to settle for less. I mean, if the game itself is good, that's great. But like, I feel like anything like, I don't know. But I feel like a lot of the time spin-offs are just like you want so much more of this that you're willing to have something that's worse, you know. But I'm thinking of them mainly in the form of like spin-offs of like media properties, not like spin-off entire games which are comparable to the original work, right? I'm just thinking like, yeah, I have read this light novel. Now here are 27 anthology side stories about all these stupid side characters they don't care about, and then like the writing is like farmed out to some other guy, and then the quality just takes a nosedive. But like people don't care obviously because they just want more time spent with their favorite characters that they love, you know. Do I want overpowered holy weapons? It just depends on how the game is, right? You know, sometimes it works. You really enjoy some of the SAO spin-offs. I mean, that's actually like the exact sort of thing I that's the exact example of some things I've come to dislike. I guess granted that's just like the like Sword Art Online is like insanely big media property that's somehow still going. I don't know. It just yeah. I think increasingly the realm of spin-offs is becoming a like a thing that people they don't even make spin-offs anymore. They just like make a gotcha game and they sell you 27 PNGs with associated like character dialogue, and then they make $700 million, not an exaggeration. And then and by giving you like poorly translated machine translated like story snippets. It's so strange that there's like just a trend of like every popular series getting a gotcha game that also just like series is already over. There's no more content, but then suddenly there's still the gotcha game, and they're making $700 billion every second. Like there's still a Jujutsu Kaisen gotcha game. There's a solo leveling gotcha game. I'll have you know, I enjoyed solo leveling when it was still like light novel slop, you know. But now it became manhwa slop, and now it is anime slop. Like I mean, I think we're in a new age of like overpowered Korean light novel protagonists. It's only a matter of time before we get some we get Chinese light novel protagonists in anime. Translated web novels are definitely a treat. It's like it's like a like it's like a guilty pleasure of mine. I'm a huge fan of like just generally all the translated works. People like in Korean, Chinese, Japanese, they all just write a lot different from people who read English. Quoting Death, yeah, pretty much exactly, yeah. They all write so much differently, and it's like a penny dreadful, you know. It's like yeah, it's just nice like good slop, you know. It's like power scaling just distilled into its purest form, injected directly into your veins. It's like black tar power scaling, you know. It's like it directly takes advantage, hijacks your nervous system. Yeah. I mean, I guess it really depends a lot like on there being a good translator. MTO is pretty good these days, but it's still like yeah, it's not yeah. Yeah, there's just like a whole like I don't know. I think it's also just that the English web novel community isn't really like there's not that many options. I mean, I used to read a lot of English web serials. Was a big fan of Worm and some of the other works by Wildbow. Haven't I haven't checked out the latest serials lately though. I used to really follow a bunch of them as they came out. It's like a nice thing to like. It was like a nice thing to look forward to like 2 times a week, once a week. Based Word Enjoyer. I'm actually more of a fan of like Pact and Pale, the other verse series. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. Yeah, Worm and Warder. I like them, but I liked the other the more later series for quite a while. Where do you find the web serials? You could just I think search them. Search the names in web serial and you'll find it. Anyway, it's almost time. We got 3 or 4 more minutes left. Let's boot up the clown car. Let's start it up. It's time to be disappointed in 3 minutes. Let me get my shit ready. I haven't touched this Nintendo Direct screen like for like 9 months. Last time it was June of 2024. Damn. It's time to get your clown makeup on, your clown nose, your clown wig, your clown shoes. You sound like my wife. What the fuck are you talking about? What's that even supposed to mean? Honey, go back to bed. The Nintendo Direct is airing, and it sounds it's garbage. It's all shit. It's all bad. Nothing we've ever looked forward to will ever come to fruition. All you've ever hoped for will come to ruin. Don't forget the copium. Yep. Yeah, I've already made the next Conquest episode, and that shit is like 11 minutes long. I'm not even like making like short videos anymore. It's ridiculous. I'm just becoming a Let's Play channel. But yeah, it's there's so much shit just happened in that chapter. But yeah, 1 minute left. Is that gonna be the new me? Nah. VOD watchers skip 30 minutes for the new FE4 remake. Nah, I think it's more like skip 7 years. These got Dark Deity 2. I don't know. Oh, maybe that's what we get. Just Dark Deity 2 for the Switch. I mean, for my take on Dark Deity 2, I don't like it very much. I mean, I haven't played the actual game. I just played the demo. Didn't really enjoy it. Unicorn Overlord 2. Yo. Well, how about a Triangle Strategy sequel? Square Tactics. I feel like Square Tactics could actually be a game that comes out by Squaresoft. All right, let's get over here. It's time. 1 minute left. I'm so excited. No, I'm not. I'm excited to go back to sleep. Pentagon shenanigans. They hit the fucking Pentagon. They hit the fucking Pentagon. Ah! Turn on the TV. Turn on the TV. Where's the clown get up? It's out of budget. Well, do you know what I want to see? Another wizardry game. I've spent so many hours lately just playing wizardry. But yeah. Anyway. It's time. Shadows over Thracia. I'm excited. Imagine. Dragon Quest. Okay. We're starting off with something that a lot of people care about, but something that I don't necessarily care about. Bit of a soft opener.
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
If we get Fire Emblem,
Today,
it's gonna be the last
we'll
one.
be providing information on upcoming Nintendo Switch games. We'll also have a Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on
Like,
April 2nd.
Fire Emblem is too
So
big
please
ticket
tune in
for
for
it to
that
be
as
like
well.
in the middle. It's gotta be at the end.
What you just saw was Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D Remake from Square Enix.
Oh no, I know
Another
what's gonna
character appeared
happen.
At the end. What
gonna
kind
be
of
a-
adventure awaits?
A new Super Smash
We
Bros.
hope you're
character.
excited for more information in the future.
It's gonna be some. It's gonna be Belf.
Okay.
Belf
let's see
is
the
coming
first
out
batch
for
of
Super
headlines.
Smash Bros. The next one.
Escape from dire straits.
We might just have a bunch of indie games and remakes. I feel. Saga for Smash Ultimate.
2 minutes until oxygen 0.
It was Belf, an FE12 character, who I know, who's known mainly for having a stupid ass name. Imagine being named Belf.
The latest entry in the Somnium Files
Yo,
series
more
is
visual
stirring.
novels. I love listening
You
to
are
people talk as I
Tamagotchi,
click
a
through menus.
special agent with a sophisticated
I mean-
AI called Aiba embedded in his
I mean,
left
I
eye.
actually do though,
Your mission
but
is
like,
to track
I don't
down
even.
Iris,
I like
an
to
internet idol
outsource
who
the
has been
clicking
trapped
part,
in
so
a
I just watch it on
mysterious
YouTube.
escape game. Conduct interviews to investigate Iris's
AI
whereabouts.
Somnium Files, more like I watched
Dive
this
into a
game on
subject's
YouTube,
dreams to
so I
reveal
don't have to play
clues
it.
hidden deep within their psyche. And solve mind-bending puzzles in an explorable environment.
Yo, is that
Everything
X the
you
everything
learn will
app?
bring you one step closer to the truth.
24 ass textures?
Uncover what's
Oh,
hidden in
there was some
reality
noticeable
and dreams
frames.
to rescue Iris. No sleep for Kaname Date from
There's only 6 minutes of song. It's only 6
launches
frames
on the
in this
Nintendo
video.
Switch system, July 25th. Unleash the supernatural.
Yo, is that? Wait, is that? Oh, yo, is that? Yo, SMT. I did. Oh wow. Oh, Devil Summoner. Raidou. Yeah.
A classic Atlas action
Another
RPG
remake?
returns with remastered HD graphics and enhanced gameplay.
Yo.
Set in the
SMT fans
capital
rise
city
up.
in the year Taisho 20, Raidou Kuzunoha makes his living as an apprentice detective. But unbeknownst to others,
Man,
he
that
also
that
fights
I don't know. There's
alongside
something
demons
unsettling
as a
about the
devil summoner.
Kaneko aesthetic.
To protect the capital, Raidou must investigate a series of
I see.
supernatural cases.
Oh, you're
Fight
just
in
summoning a demon
real-time
like
battles
Pokemon, huh?
alongside demons you summon.
Interesting. Oh, action game. Not interested.
Work with your demons to strike an enemy's weak point. Then
SMT
follow up with a
Warriors.
powerful attack. Cooperation is the key to victory. You can even turn opposing demons into allies.
I think this was like definitely one of the more jank.
Demons can
right?
also be useful outside of battle.
Oh, he just started
And
using
their
like
powers are
Pokemon.
helpful in
Right.
finding
Interesting.
solutions during investigations.
That's actually really interesting.
Guide Raidou through a series of strange incidents.
I assume you're the bird who gave us a call?
haven't
as
actually
he
played this one,
uncovers a conspiracy that will
or
shake the
watched
capital
it.
to its core.
I just know that it
Raidou
exists.
Remastered, The Mystery of the Soulless Army, launches on Nintendo Switch June 19th.
You were shitting? What'd you miss?
Pre-orders begin later today.
Just
on
click
Nintendo
back to the
eShop.
video.
Consume darkness.
Huh? Wait. What's this?
With your memories gone, you have been summoned to a strange, unfamiliar world
Shadow Labyrinth.
where you're greeted by a yellow orb known as Puck.
Oh,
But
is it?
who
It's
the spherical
indie
stranger,
2D
more
side
than a
scroller.
mysterious, maze-like
Probably with
world,
roguelike elements. You
your
have a
battle for
sword.
survival
Oh yeah, this is
begins.
definitely a roguelike. Pac-Man.
As
Oh,
Puck
it's
guides
that.
you on your
Is that
journey,
fucking
you'll delve
Netflix
deeper into
Pac-Man?
the expansive world.
The secret
By
level in
examining
Netflix
your
Pac-Man. They're
surroundings,
making it into
you
a
can
into a
face it and
roguelike.
combine with Puck
A
to
like a
explore
shitty
areas you
Castlevania
couldn't
like.
reach before.
I don't know.
But
This looks
tread
like
lightly. The
this has
creatures
the
inhabiting
vibe
this
of like
world will prove
Dead
hostile.
Cells, but like
When
it doesn't
facing
look as
opposing
good.
enemies, you and Puck can
Oh,
temporarily
man, that's
fuse
crazy,
into the
that's
Gaia
wacky.
form to unleash powerful attacks.
They're making Pac-Man into a
By consuming your prey, you'll collect
Castlevania like.
resources
Amazing.
that can then be used to enhance your abilities.
That's the strangest
Work to
reimagining
uncover
of
Puck's true
a
goal.
classic meteor series ever.
And devour enemies to survive this cruel world. Experience a dark twist on the iconic Pac-Man when Shadow Labyrinth launches on Nintendo
It's
Switch.
so like
July
shitty.
18th.
It looks so shitty. The concept actually slaps. You actually like this?
The rhythmic march begins. Remasters of Patapon and Patapon
It's all
2
remasters.
are
That
drumming
means we
onto
could get
Nintendo Switch
FE4 remake,
as
right?
one bundle.
Every single thing is a remaster.
Play
So
your
that
drum
means
to
we're
the
getting
beat
an FE4
and give
remake.
different commands to the Patapon army. For
Patapon?
example, Pata
I
Pata
don't know what that is.
Patapon advances them forward,
Take no prisoners.
while Pon Pon Patapon has them attack.
Kill them all.
And if you string together combos,
Kill
with
every
good
last
timing,
one of them.
The Patapons enter fever mode and get a big boost in power.
You trying to look dodgy? It just looks like another like Hollow Knight ripoff.
From the horse-riding Kibapon to the shield-savvy
I mean, it's not even
Takepon,
ripoff. It's just genre,
build
but
up your
like,
battalion to take
yeah.
on hordes of fierce foes.
yo,
Plus, new features have been added,
What's
so
the
you can
Patapon
advance to the
playthrough?
beat of your own
is
drum.
this actually fun? Is this like a good series that people like?
Lead the Patapons
see-
and march
I mean,
forth.
I see big
When
I see lots of
Patapon
numbers.
1+2
That's fun.
Replay launches on Nintendo Switch, July 11th.
If you want to remember musical combos to fight monsters, you play Hunting Core and Monster Hunter.
Welcome to Zephyr Town,
What's
a
this?
cozy place nestled in a windswept
Animal Crossing?
valley.
No,
This
it's
is
not.
where your new life begins.
It's a farming game, right? This is a farming game. Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar. Okay, this is a
First cropping
this
up
is
on
the
the
total.
Nintendo
This is
DS
totally like
system,
an Animal
this
Crossing.
immersive
It's an
farming
Animal
life sim
Farm.
has no shortage of activities to get up to.
2 legs bad, 4 legs good.
Tend to your farm while growing crops and caring for animals. Then sell your produce
And
and
the
other
animals will
wares at the
rise
town's
up.
weekly bazaar. As bazaar
It's Harvest
sales
Moon,
grow,
the Harvest Moon
you'll
successor.
help
I
the
see.
once famous market
I
regain
screwed
its
this direct.
former
Yeah,
splendor.
it's not looking good. So
You can
over.
also get
It's
to
so
know the
over.
locals
I'd like to spend more time
This game
with
looks
you.
meh.
and maybe nurture a
Me
relationship
when I see
if
any
you
game that
find
is
that
not a Fire
special
Emblem
someone.
game. Well, these guys are getting married.
Plus, taking advantage of Zephyr Town's windy conditions can make travel and other
Farmer
tasks
dating,
a breeze.
farmersonly.com. Where's the soul at?
The winds of change
It
are
was,
coming.
it was
and your
exclusively
new life on the farm
sequestered
begins when
into a small
Story
container.
of Seasons
So there's a
Grand
soul
Bazaar
stone for these
launches on the
games.
Nintendo Switch system August 27th.
Farm 77 selling animals who sacrifice soldiers. Isn't
Please
that
look
just Civ?
forward to the latest entry in the
That's
Story
just
of
Civ,
Seasons
man.
series. Next, please take a look at this.
You need a cozy industrial revolution simulator? That's Factorial. This is a Fire Emblem. Jack and Daxter? No. Wait. Metroid? Metroid. I'm not sure why I thought of Jak and Daxter. Well, I guess that's the one thing I think of when I think of seeing like jungles. Yeah. I'm sure many people were happy for this. Another Metroid Prime 4 game. Yo, Fire Emblem 4. If you just ignore the fire and the emblem and replace it with Metroid
the unknown
Prime.
planet Vuros. Here, Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal
Yo, is
tree
that
at its
John
center.
Master Chief? John Halo?
In order to survive
Samus Metroid?
and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone figures and other relics.
Transported to a
carve
different
path
world,
forward.
I must use my super powerful robot suit to survive in the wilderness. Sounds like a light novel title.
She's not alone, though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike.
Samus saying that this is his mission class. First person farming simulator? Yeah, everything in the world can be considered farming.
As she explores the planet,
Oh,
Samus
it's
is
magic.
granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities.
I just realized that Samus's
These
ship is like
powers
shaped like
allow
her visor.
Samus to operate mechanisms,
Right?
And to open doors.
That's
They
like the
also
point,
allow
right?
her to control
I don't
the
know. I know like
trajectory of
nothing
her
about.
beams with the power.
I know
of
nothing
mind.
about Metroid.
But why were these powers
Psychic
bestowed upon
Metroid?
Samus?
Psycho Mantis. Do you like playing games on the PlayStation? You like Metroid Prime, don't you? You like you like Sonic, do you not? I'm reading your mind and your memory
What
card.
will be her fate after being summoned to
The
Vuros?
controller on your arm.
The threads intertwining beyond
I will now
space
move
and time
it with the
are
power of
beginning to
my
weave a new
mind.
tale.
لكن تقلدك عشرية intentina kalamshi.
All right. Oh, it's still going. Okay. Is that like the... Okay, I'm sure this is exciting for someone.
It looks like even more challenges await Samus. We hope you're looking forward
13
to
minutes in,
exploring
we have 27
Samus's
minutes
new
left.
psychic
Meaning that we have 7 more farming game remakes to go through before we can
Okay,
even have a chance.
Let's move on to some more headlines.
Ready to stir up some mischief?
What is this?
Once upon a time, there was a drab coffee shop that transformed into a
store
magical
simulators.
potion cafe. As the newest potionista of the cursed cafe,
Aren't
you'll
there, like,
craft concoctions for Disney
27
villains
potion
and
games that have
get
come
to
out
know
recently?
them in a new light. Mix ingredients to brew all sorts of strange elixirs.
Shit looks like a Flash game.
Then serve them to your villainous visitors, including
It
Ursula
is a Flash
and
game.
Gaston. With help from Yzma, you can upgrade your ingredients to produce some
It's like- I think those,
wildly
like-
wicked creations.
There's like 27
The
potion
potions you
making
make
games.
can influence each customer's storylines.
Now there's a Disney
leading
one.
to different outcomes every time you play. Who knows what
Oh,
mischief
wanna
might happen? Disney Villains
No one
Cursed
sells illegal
Cafe
drugs like
launches on
Gaston.
Nintendo Switch later today.
Wanna know how he's strong? He
Summon
smokes
a spellbinding
60 hits
adventure.
of weed every day. Eggs are too expensive now. I don't know. The children yearn for
Welcome
elixirs.
to Witchbrook
Yeah, there's like a
College, where
childhood
students
urge, just like
strive
mix
to
shit
master
together,
the
you know, like
magical
fluids.
art. During class, use magic circles to perform rituals.
What'd you miss?
Fly on
Don't worry
and
about
learn
it.
advanced techniques to go from witch in training to skilled spellcaster.
Yo,
There's also plenty to do outside of class.
urban witches?
Hang out with friends at their homes.
This is like a Habbo
Take
Hotel
on
aesthetic,
various
right?
jobs to help pay for tuition.
I don't know what this reminds me of. Who's making these? Who
use the
plays
spells
these? Who
you've
has
learned
time to
to
play
craft and
27
sell
farming
original
sims
items.
and cozy life simulators?
Plus, up to 4 players can make magic together in online co-op.
I feel like if the game isn't
Explore
making you
this
distressed,
whimsical
it's not like a
world on the
real
road
game.
to
You know?
graduation
If I want to
and
relax,
beyond.
I'll just like watch a video.
Are you ready for a spellbinding journey?
I'm in a game to be excited. I'm in a game to feel
Enrollment
distress.
begins when Witchbrook flies onto Nintendo Switch this holiday.
This is right as a Metro game.
Action, adventure, and arcade
Yo,
games
Fire
await.
Emblem. No, there's no way.
Set off on a fantastical mission to eliminate a mysterious
Eternal Life of
deity.
Goldman?
In this hand-drawn platforming adventure,
this by
you'll
the
explore
Cuphead
an
people?
expansive archipelago where nightmares and wonder collide.
This is by the Cuphead people,
Upgrade
right?
your trusty cane with magical parts.
It looks like
Then use its abilities
Yeah.
to find your own path through the enchanting world. Can you uncover the secrets the archipelago
Goldman
holds?
protagonist. Hey,
Find
it's
out when
Jaden.
the Eternal Life of Goldman launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
14 minutes
Celebrate
left.
the 40th anniversary
coping,
of
guys. Keep
Gradius
coping.
with a
If you cope
collection
more.
of arcade shoot-'em-up games from across
Gradius.
the series. Titles include Gradius, Salamander,
I used to play it so much like
Light
R-Type
Force.
Final 2.
Gradius 2,
No, not 2. That's the new one. I used to play so much R-Type Final back
Gradius
in the day.
3,
But, like I was actually like super bad at shoot 'em ups.
Salamander 2.
So I always used like
Some
the
titles come with
I just
multiple
used the
versions,
cheat
including
codes
ones
to
from
be
different
invincible.
regions and launch years.
And then I just like unlocked
Plus,
all the coolest
take the
ships.
helm in a brand new entry,
It's kind of,
Salamander 3.
I'm actually really looking forward to R-Type Tactics 1 and 2 when it comes out. But it's been
Gradius
delayed like 7
Origins
times.
launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 7th. Pre-orders begin
Like
later
I like the
today
idea of
on
it. I like
Nintendo
all the
eShop.
cool ships and the unlockings, but
Battle
I'm
to
actually
the
so
beat in
ass at
Rift of the
the game
NecroDancer.
genre that
Press
it's
the
embarrassing.
corresponding buttons in each lane to fight monsters in rhythm-based combat. Keep the cadence going with epic boss battles, quirky minigames,
Fuck?
remix stages, and global leaderboards.
Guitar Hero, but
Plus, more musical
NecroDancer?
mayhem awaits in the Celeste
So it's
Music
not a
Pack
roguelike, is what they're
DLC.
saying.
And be on the lookout for more DLC in the future.
Is that the Pizza Hut?
Rift of
The
the
pizza
NecroDancer launches on Nintendo Switch
guy?
later today.
Wait, what? Pizza Tower?
Let's see what's in store.
You just realize I'm a PNG? Yo, this is the reason why I would never need to invest in a.
Welcome to Tamagotchi Plaza, a brand new
Tamagotchi?
entry in the Tamagotchi Connection series.
Wow.
There are stores.
It's like they're trying to hit like
galore.
this nostalgia bits from
Design
my
glasses
childhood.
at the eyewear shop.
I never had a Tamagotchi, but I knew
Polished
so many people
pearly
that had them
whites
that it was
solo
like
or with a friend
they were like
at the
taking care
dentist.
of their like virtual
And
pets
arrange plates
throughout the
at
entire day.
Afternoon tea shop.
Tamagotchi is still a thing.
12
Apparently,
wonderful
yeah.
stores need your help. Provide good customer service to get high ratings
Animal
and
Crossing
upgrade each
vibe.
shop.
I mean, it's like a Sanrio style thing,
In
right?
doing so, you'll get to
Where
meet
there's like
more
mascot
Tamagotchi,
characters.
making
I mean,
the town
Hello
livelier
Kitty
than
Island
before.
Adventure is already a thing.
With over
And like that
100
used to just
new
be like a
and
parody
classic
idea that
Tamagotchi,
South Park
business
joke made
is
as a
sure
joke.
to be booming. Get ready to set up shop when Tamagotchi Plaza launches
Who's
on
the target
Nintendo
artist for
Switch
this?
June
Someone who's
27th.
Not you, or me, or anyone here. We're all here to see people die in the fire, right? Yo, meteors! Is that a Valflame reference? Who plays these? Other people. Pokemon Legends Z minus.
Welcome to Pokemon Legends ZA, a new
Oh,
title in the
ZA,
Pokemon
okay.
series.
I thought it was like a new
You'll
kind of
begin your adventure
bad
by choosing
grade.
one of 3 partner Pokemon.
like
The setting is this
you
metropolis
submit your
that also
assignment and you just get
appeared
a
in the
Z
Pokemon
minus.
X and Pokemon Y games, Lumio City. To make it easier for people and Pokemon to coexist, a company named
This is the
Quasartico
Pokemon game
Inc.
that
is
doesn't
carrying
have
out an
like
urban
that's
redevelopment
entirely
plan.
in a city, right? And doesn't
Here,
make any
we'll get a
sense
glimpse
because
into
like
the lives of the
why would there be so
Pokemon
much
and people
Pokemon
of
in an urban
Lumio City.
environment? And they like everything's inside the city, right? Like this is the one that people complained about, right?
Scattered all over town are wild zones.
Imagine just like
These
going to
areas are
Central
special
Park and just like having to
environments where
fight a wild animal.
Pokemon Can
Amazing.
live comfortably, even within the city. You can catch Pokemon here.
There's definitely not a sustainable ecosystem
They
in
might
like
be hostile.
in like a
If you sense
in a
trouble,
small park
get to
contained in the
safety.
city. Do they use like truck
There are
at like
Pokemon that
animals
live
in so
outside
people can
wild zones,
like
too.
catch them. It's like a big game hunting
Some of
kind
them
of thing,
can
right?
even be found on
It's
rooftops.
nefarious. I don't like it. It rubs me the
People
wrong
and
way.
Pokemon live easygoing lives in Lumio City.
It's like how dentists shoot
But
lions and then like
when
you
night
know
falls,
that sort of thing, right?
the city's aura transforms. Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament, the ZA Royale. Trainers await in battle zones.
All right, this
you're
is like the one
spotted,
with like
they'll challenge you to battle.
QTEs for combat, Pokemon combat, and like
Strike
like
first before being
use
seen,
things
and you'll land a
on a
surprise
cooldown
attack.
or something.
During battles,
I don't know.
using a super effective move at the right
It's
moment
just
is key.
like it just seems to be the actual Pokemon game, but like
And
it's
with
it
Mega
styled
Evolution,
a little
some
differently.
Pokemon can power up even more.
It's
You'll
like
start at
more
rank
like
Z
the actual
and
Pokemon
work your way
fantasy.
up to rank A.
Oh wow,
Trainers who
26
reach the top are
this
said
taxi
to have
driver
a wish
has a
granted.
taxi dream. When I reach rank A, everyone participate in a battle royale. Everyone will perish.
Day and night are two sides to
They call
Lumio
these the
City.
Pokemon games.
It seems there are even more
Street
secrets
fighting for
waiting
clout.
to be uncovered. What will you find on
Okay,
your
so when
adventure?
people on Pokemon have a street fight with their
Pokemon
rats,
Legends
it's
ZA
okay, but when I
launches on
do it's
Nintendo
illegal.
Switch
Okay,
later this
okay,
year.
okay.
In Lumio City,
There's just
where
no
the game is
justice in
set,
this world.
the aura
Justice is an
transforms
illusion.
between day and night. It seems there are even more secrets to uncover. Please be on the lookout for more information
Is that
in
what
the
they end
future.
with? No, we're only halfway in.
Next, please take a look at this.
Pokemon has its own like it's already been announced. That's the thing.
Hello there. Boop.
Huh?
The game you're about to see. Boop. Doesn't have a big, epic story. Boop. But what it does have is lots of funny little rhythm games. Boop. You wanna see? Boop. Just press the button to jump through the ring.
Fuck.
Boop.
I'm extremely perturbed by the little like ooh sound they make after every line.
It sounds easy.
Is
But the
this
timing is super
like
tricky.
that TikTok thing? No,
Maybe
stop
you could
stop
try
saying
giving time
oop.
to a
No, it's disturbing. Stop it. Stop it. This is an assault on my
In this game,
senses.
you might do almost anything, but you'll need to do
What
it
happened to
in
human dignity?
With practice, you might even be able to play it with your eyes closed.
Not them explaining our rhythm commands as if you don't know what they are.
Get into the
Lobotomized?
rhythm with a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series. Rhythm Heaven Groove.
I feel like every time I do one of these streams, there's always be shedding on games for 37 minutes, and then like one time I get lucky.
That was Rhythm Heaven Groove, a brand new entry
a
in the
sensory
Rhythm
game?
Heaven series. It includes lots of music produced by renowned Japanese musician Tsunku.
There's still like 4 more tries left.
What kinds of rhythms
Just
do you
one
think
more
you'll
try,
hear?
bro. Just one more try, bro.
We hope
I
you're looking
swear.
forward to it.
We'll get geology in one of these.
Next, we have news about the use of digital games on your system. Please take a look.
I think they're just saying that you can play all of these on the Switch too, right?
With game cards, you can put
Huh.
a game featuring Mario in this
Interesting.
Nintendo Switch system and a Legend of Zelda game in this one, freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want. But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards?
How about you don't own the games?
Well, here's what we came up with.
Oh, huh.
Introducing the Virtual Game Card. In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
Huh. Oh, so you can like sell them. No, it's no way, right?
When purchasing the digital version of the game, it will be loaded onto your
Interesting.
system as a virtual game card,
Question: is it real or is
allowing
it
you
like
to play that title.
not real? They're not actually
Your
advertising
digital
anything
games will be
interesting
lined
yet.
up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen.
So what?
Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system.
Can you give it to other people? Yo, Fire Emblem Engage. Yo, Fire Emblem mentioned. Fire Emblem mentioned.
If you have 2 Nintendo Switch systems, you can eject a
That's a
virtual
good
game
sign.
card
It's
from
also
one
the second one. That means
and
next.
load it onto the second. Now you can play this game on the second system.
Oh, okay, so you can just
wherever
give it to
and
other people.
whenever
That's
you
nice.
want. Just as if you had inserted a physical game card.
So you can like lend your games to other
With
people.
virtual game cards, you can freely load and arrange which games you play on up to 2 systems.
2. Okay.
Local communication with your second system is required, but only the first time.
Yeah, baby, that's what I'm waiting for. That's what I'm talking about.
You can also
Woohoo!
lend out
No,
virtual game
actually
cards to
giving
your
digital game
Nintendo
ownership?
account family group members.
I mean, if the game,
Connect
if like
to your
a
family
new
group
game
member
costs
system
$70,
via
you better at
local
least be able to
wireless
share
when
with
you
a
want to
friend.
lend a game.
$70
Choose
for
the
a game
title
is
you're lending.
insane.
And who you're lending it to. And you're done. They can now play
What
on
if you
their
lost
own
your
system.
Switch?
You can only lend one game at a time to a particular person. Games can be lent out for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you. Making digital games even easier to
Interesting.
use. Virtual Game Card.
You and your friends or family now?
The virtual
I don't play
game
enough
card
Switch games
feature
actually
lets
ever
you
use this
swap
feature.
games between Nintendo Switch systems, as well as to Nintendo Switch 2 systems. This
your friend will
feature
always return
is
your
planned
games.
to be added via a system update in late April. Let's
Mom
take a
says
look
my
at
turn.
more Nintendo Switch games.
Mom says it's my turn to play Fire Emblem. That's not a B. 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 It's all just remakes of releases of ones that we already know already exist. This is like the Justin Roiland game, right? The Rick and Morty guy who got replaced as Rick and Morty. Yo, farming game. King of meat. That's what they call me. Rouge Lagoon. I don't know what to make of this. That's a 2 FPS. What's going on with this? Another farming game? Animal Crossing farming game?
Uncover history
Who actually plays
once
these?
more.
People who aren't you. We're not.
An HD remaster of Saga
More
Frontier
HD.
2 is venturing on to
They're
Nintendo
all doing
Switch.
remasters. We have like
Meet
a
Gustav,
half and
the
half
Royal
chance
Heir,
of getting a
and
Fire
Will
Emblem
the
4
Explorer.
remaster.
2 heroes whose fates and legacies will
Honestly,
intertwine
like,
across generations.
I don't
in
want
this
there to
epic
be a new
RPG.
game because then I have to like immediately make a video on it, and I'm too tired for that right now.
Experience
I want it to happen
the
next
original
week.
story, along with brand new events that expand
Grandville?
the
More like
vibrant world
Grandville?
of Sondale. Plus, team up with more characters in battle. And transfer stats to allies through the parameter inheritance system.
Kind of looks bad, doesn't it?
After finishing the main story, you can test your mettle and might against even more powerful bosses. What histories will you uncover through the ages? Saga Frontier 2 Remastered launches on
there
Nintendo
another direct
Switch
next week? Yeah, for the
later
Switch too.
today. Monumental adventures await.
Okay, puzzle game.
Embark on peaceful
so over.
journeys
There's no way
across
there's
this
like-
series of beautiful puzzle games.
Just set my fist in the
Wander
soundboard
through
and hit upload.
isometric worlds filled with stunning landscapes to
I just
manipulate,
want to sleep, man.
optical illusions to discover,
No Leffy.
and
I mean, we still have.
mystifying secrets
If it's
to
out, it's
unfold.
gonna be the last one.
In Monument Valley, lead the silent Princess Ida in her quest for forgiveness while outsmarting the enigmatic Crow people. A different journey awaits in Monument Valley 2. Guide Ro in her adventure through motherhood as she and her child unlock the secrets of the sacred
Motherhood?
geometry. Both games contain
What is-
all their
what is this
additional
Escher
chapters,
fucking
add-ons, and
game?
DLC. The first 2 Monument Valley games launch on Nintendo Switch April 15th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. And help Noor on her journey to restore the world's light in Monument Valley 3, setting sail
Okay.
on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Are people excited for this? I've never played that game. Yo, Wii Golf! Switch Golf! Oh wow, that's like
A
2
brand
frames
new
in there.
entry in the Everybody's Golf series is
Everybody's
driving
Golf
onto
Hot
Nintendo
Shots.
Switch. Aim, time your
Hole
button
in
press
one.
just right, and take your shot.
Nice shot!
Perform backspins, side spins, and
That
other
one was fake, I
special
added that
shots.
one. That was my soundboard.
In the single-player challenge mode, compete in tournaments and face off against a range of rivals
Fire
to
of
become
golf?
the ultimate golfer.
How about Fire Emblem Kart Racer?
In Wacky Golf, your shots could get pulled into holes,
Wacky Golf?
or obstacles might fall.
A
It's
monolith?
golf that's not quite par for the
fucking
course.
2000 and Space Odyssey?
Up to 4 golfers
A
can
fucking
hit the
monolith?
fairway together locally or in online play.
It forces
So
the
just
apes to
relax
evolve, and so instead of like
and
throwing
get
rocks at
ready
it, they're
to tee
forced to golf into it.
Everybody's Golf Hot Shots lands on Nintendo Switch this year.
I'm sure that's a game that people will really like, and like some streamer is gonna play it while yapping for
Unite
10
some of
years, and
Marvel's
there's
greatest superheroes
gonna
in
be
the
like a
fight
background
against evil.
or like a
Pair up
streamer
2
game.
heroes
You know
from
what I
a
mean?
roster of 15,
Where they like
including the
nostalgia
likes of
play
the
like crappy games
spectacular
10 years ago.
Spider-Man and the ferocious
The point isn't
Wolverine
the game.
to
The
take on
point
the
is to
challenge. From
like
close
have
quarters
like a
combatants to
Subway
aerial
Surfers on
aces,
thing in the
you can
background
mix
while
and
they
match
talk
a
about
variety of
like
heroes for an amazing array
they
of
have for dinner.
possibilities. And swap between your team of 2 at any time. Take advantage of your team's strengths to overwhelm your
I hadn't
foes.
heard yapping in a
Plus,
while.
up to 4 players can assemble for local or online co-op play.
Is that a good or a bad thing?
The battle for the fate
Games
of the
for
Marvel
glorified
Universe
just chatting
begins when
streams.
Marvel
You know, that's
Cosmic
both streams.
Invasion launches on the
You
Nintendo
don't watch a
Switch
stream
system
to
this holiday.
Listen to the gameplay. You listen to a stream to
That
listen
was
to the
Marvel
person.
Cosmic Invasion,
Okay, so if it
where
doesn't
you'll
come out
battle
next,
as a
we're
tag
it's,
team
it's,
of
we're
different
doomed.
superheroes. Next is our last game announcement.
7 minutes.
Please take a look.
Okay, this could be it. This could be it. No, we're dead. It's over. It's so over. It's Animal Crossing. No, it's Tomodachi Life? No? Wait, what the fuck is this? Is this actually Tomodachi Life? These guys look like me's. You're not actually surprised at the last one? They literally said it.
Tomodachi Life.
What
Living
the
the dream.
fuck? Coming out with a new one? 2026, okay.
Did you want to talk?
What the fuck?
Aw. Glad that was only a dream.
What's with this text-to-speech?
That was Tomodachi Life Living the Dream, the first new entry in the series in over 10 years.
Creators
In the
barely
trailer,
this guy
we saw
Spanish?
new characters
Oh,
living on
no.
an island out at sea. What kinds of interactions do you think they'll have?
Tomodachi Life was just
We hope you're
TTS?
looking forward to it. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct
It's so
so
over.
far.
Nothing, this was a complete nothing.
Our final announcement
Oh.
is something a little different that's not a game.
Oh,
Here's Mr. Miyamoto to introduce
it's not a
it.
game? Then why am I watching this shit?
Hello, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct.
Why do you think I'm watching
Since
this
2011, Nintendo
40-minute
Direct has delivered
advertisement
Nintendo
with
news
700 of
directly
you guys?
to you.
We're here to see
And
games.
now, these presentations have grown into an event that many people watch.
Oh hey, like us.
Thank you all very much.
They know I'm freebooting their content.
But we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly. This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today,
They're advertising a fucking app?
which functions like a daily calendar.
Nintendo
In the
Talk?
app, you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games and characters every day.
What is this, 2007?
After the Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd,
Who the fuck wants an app?
news about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly
Honestly, like
through
if
the
any,
Nintendo
like,
Today app
these
as
days,
well.
if anything asks me to like
Nintendo
install an
Today
app,
will
it
be
makes me want to
available
murder
download
somebody.
on smart devices later today.
We don't need an app.
Anyone
Just
with
make a
Nintendo
webpage.
account can use the app, so please try it out. That's all I have to share. I hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Nintendo will do anything but make games. Okay. So, that was a disappointment. There was nothing I liked. 75 remakes, 69 farming simulators, and 6 games that have already been announced. What a waste of my time and yours. I can't wait to wake up next week at 6 a.m. to do all this shit over again. Actually, I should make my conquest video now. Yeah, going to sleep good night. Yeah, thanks for watching, Vanguard. Thanks for hanging out. Viewer, let's see the chat summary. Viewers are reacting to a Nintendo Direct where they showed off a new app rather than a new Fire Emblem game. Viewers are disappointed using the words like lame, jover. Wait, I lost it. Oh. Lame, jover, and clownery to describe it. You know so well. All right, I guess that's probably about it. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I mean it's it was a disappointment, but I feel like we were all setting ourselves up for a disappointment by overhyping ourselves. But I mean, it's been 9 months since the last time we did this clown show, right? And that just means we were due. All right, thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna go back to sleep, take a nap, then I'll try to put out the Actually, this is good because now I don't have to like suddenly hurry to make a new set of like millions of speculation videos. I remember when Engage came out, like that really like tired me out in the like the news cycle, you know? Good night. It's the morning. It's literally 7 a.m. It's like it's the exact opposite of night. I mean, I guess that's just where I am. All right. See you guys. Bye. Oh, thanks for the super chat, Rex Cavaragos for $2. Good night, chat. We're back to work for you, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, we're all in on nothing. Those 53% of you that voted for nothing, you were all correct. See ya.